Now, we are going to get into the top of the stack. This is the top of the stack, our weekly comic review, going over all the latest comics that we read on our weekly poll and what we thought was the best. However, this week we are going a little bit back and doing some that are a couple weeks old because we didn't get a chance to cover those.
Right.
But you will find a breakout segment later on this week regarding the newest comics I read and what I thought of those. But for now, you read...
The Mantle number 3.
Nice.
3.
What's going on with that? Written by Ed Brisson, art by Brian Level.
Starts out where we left off in issue 2. The main girl, Jin, is in purgatory, and she's trying to figure out what all the other Mantles did wrong and why they died. We learn a lot about the backstory of how the Mantle even began, about the plague, a lot of different things. Basically, she figures out nothing, and she goes back really discouraged, and she doesn't want to be the Mantle, and she just wants to go home, say goodbye to all of her friends and family, and have a few drinks, and die. Basically. Which I could understand.
Yeah. If you're going to die anyway, why not just do it?
Well, she said that she's gonna stick up to him when he comes.
But she's gonna hide, yeah. Just at a train.
Yeah, she's gonna go home and enjoy her last hours. Anyways, she goes home. Who takes her home? I can't remember that guy's name. Who transports? There's a guy who transports and takes her home. He gets back to the lair, and you'll never guess who's there.
Who?
The plague.
Dun dun dun.
He is there, and he has the whole crew tied up, and he basically says, "Where's the girl? Your friends are hanging on by a thread. If you don't want them dead, tell me where she is." And boom, the end. Good issue. A lot of information, a lot of good backstory that I didn't know. Is this like a known?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, this is a new comic.
Well, they made it seem like
a whole
it was
world we should have known.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
The thing I liked is when she went to where she went, it was a world full of old Mantles, including her boyfriend, which you get to see that all these people end up living still in their own little place, but and that's where you get all the backstories. They all tell their stories. You actually get the story from the very first Mantle. I just really liked it too. I like her a lot more than the other guy. I've said that before.
Yep.
So what do you give this?
I give it a Mr. Christian Bale.
Yep. Same with me. Geek'd Up is giving the Mantle number 3 a Christian Bale.
And what did you read?
This week, I read Empty Zone number 2, art and story by Jason Sean Alexander, and colors by Louise Nicht.
What?
I don't know. His last name's NCT. I don't know how the hell did Yeah.
Okay.
It starts off telling you how the world became kind of this post-apocalyptic thing. And it says that there were storms on the sun that sent out these waves, and all the lights went out for a very long time, and that's how we got to where it is now. But then we get back on track with the story of Corinne driving in a car going to put the data where she needs to that she hijacked from that guy.
Yes.
And we really get to see some weird things where people come into her brain and take her over, and she starts following this person, and she doesn't know who it is or why she's following them, but she kind of recognizes them, and these people like transmit into her brain and tell her like, you know, she feels like she's being submerged in warm water, and it kind of, to me, resembled what we saw those people in the labs in. But she gets this vision of a man, and these people calling her a cadet. You know, she was caught having sex with a guy. They say, "What are you doing, cadet? It's time, you're about to go under the knife tomorrow. You're gonna have surgery." So I'm thinking this is a memory back to her time there at the lab. But these things say they're breaking in and transmitting to explain what's happening. And after they say it finally works, whatever they did, they leave. Whoever they are.
And what even worked?
Transmitting her to know what to do, what's going on. And then all of a sudden, big, huge, she wakes up from this thing. She knows things all of a sudden. She can enter this building without even knowing why. She can enter another door without knowing why. Ends up being this lab.
Yeah.
And this huge thing ends up chasing her out. This half human, half mech weird thing. Almost destroys her. And we are going to spoil this because it is a few weeks back there. Her buddy, I think his name is Hank, ends up saving her by hitting it with a car. It goes through the wall, and the most surprising thing about this is it says, "Thank you." Like, it knew it was under control or something, and it's happy that it was killed.
And only she seen it.
Yeah.
Her friend. She was like, "Did you see that?" And he's like, "There's nothing there."
Yeah.
But this was a good issue.
Yeah, I really liked it. This one, what did you think of it?
Am I rating it right now?
Yeah, sure.
Probably Ben Affleck. Probably.
She is giving it a Ben Affleck. I'm going with a Christian Bale on this one. We did get a lot of interesting things. It's
learned a lot.
Yeah, very hopeful for this series in the future. If you're into the post-apocalyptic, she's almost like Furiosa. She has one arm that's metal.
Yeah.
But if you're into that, definitely maybe pick up the first and second one and read it. So Christian Bale and a Ben Affleck from Geek'd Up. That is it for Top of the Stack this week. Make sure you like us on Facebook at facebook.com/geekeduptv or on Twitter at twitter.com/geekeduptweets. And let us know what you thought in the comics. What did you rate these? What did you read? And what should we be reading? Let us know in the comments below. Until then, stay geeked up and always hug a xenomorph.
Tiny superhero with big wit, never take shit, equipped with quick quips, getting double crossed by Darren Cross earns him a fat lip. Toe in the line with me and mine, gets yellow jacket clipped. This is it, I was born for this, it's my time. Try to use these powers right, but I'm on a fine line. My answer ready to ride at the drop of a dime. That's not it at my side, is Hope Van Dyne.
Yeah, that's me, I'm Hope. My mom's name is Janet. Hooked up with